Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shannon. Of course, if you have not been here before, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. You guys know what is up with that. So today's video, we're going to be doing some motherhood makeup. So I'm sure you can guess what I mean by that. It's basically quick makeup, something you can do in the morning when your baby maybe is fussy or just won't let you get ready. And this is also good like if you have nap time and you just need to get ready quickly. So that's what this video is going to be about, just motherhood, quick makeup, something that you can do quick to get ready, because I know it's a struggle. I have learned that since having a baby, and I think it's important just to see that you can still maintain makeup while you have a newborn or a baby or a child, whatever it may be. It could just be that you need to get out the door quickly if you're working, but yeah, this is kind of like a motherhood makeup kind of routine. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, then just keep watching. Guys, so I popped on my like kitty ears just to get the hair out of my face. I did go ahead and spray the Luminous setting spray from Morphe on my skin. I like using this as a base sometimes as well, instead of just like I use it for setting, but I like using it as a base as well because it is a great kind of like dewy base, and it kind of gives you some tack on your skin, which is great for setting foundation. If you do see me looking over here, my baby is sleeping over there, so I'm just making sure that he's still sleeping so I can film this mom makeup look. Yeah, so we're gonna be in a rush, kind of like normal. I usually don't always put eyeshadow on when I do a mom look, but I really wanted to use this cream shadow from Sydney Grace, and I figured I could just pop this on and be like one and done. This is kind of like a mermaid green kind of shade. What is the name of this one? Does it have it on here? I don't see the name of this one. Usually there's like a little thing for the name. I don't know what it is. I'll try to link it down below though if you guys are interested, so you guys can like check it out, because I love the Sydney Grace cream shadows. They're really, really good. I'm going to pull a brush. I'm just going to pull this 785 taper blending brush just so I can blend this after I apply the cream shadow. Cream shadows are great if you're in a rush because you can, like I said, just like one and done kind of the cream shadow. So I'm just going to like pop a little bit on there. And I'm actually just going to take my finger and apply this. Look how pretty that is. Ooh! I didn't even put a base down, but we're just going to pop this all over the lid. We're going to go like that. Isn't that pretty? Ooh! I'm just going to take a brush and kind of do those edges. And I did get some over here, but that's fine because I don't have my base down. That's literally all I'm going to do. And it's really pretty, right? Like it gives you kind of like a pretty wash of color. I'm going to get some more. We're going to do this side. You do have to work with this fairly, it does dry down, so you do have to work with it like as quick as you can to kind of blend out the edges. Okay, so there we got that done. So really pretty shadow on a lid. We're just going to kind of clean up the sides, and you'll see it'll kind of come together, but I wanted to really use that because I haven't used that shadow in like a long time. Okay, so we're going to go in with my base now. I'm going to go in with the Airbrush Flawless Finish by Charlotte Tilbury, this guy right here. We'll try to get some of that green off my hand. Yeah, I mean, it's better than it was, right? So we're going to go in with this guy. This is a pretty full coverage foundation. I will say the trick to this one is using a very small amount because it is pretty full coverage. So you don't want to go in with like a lot of product on this one. And I'm going to use my JH03 just to blend it out. I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. We're going to go about that much because that's honestly probably more than I need. We're going to go in. I'm just going to tap a little bit on my brush. And just put a little bit here, a little bit here. I'm just going to kind of tap this all over my face. And then we're going to go and blend it in. Like you can see the coverage on this foundation. I like this one a lot, but like I said, the key is not to use too much. If you use too much foundation, this can start to look pretty cakey. So you really want to go in with the smallest kind of amount of this. It is, like I said, pretty full coverage. Like I would say this is, for me, this is a full coverage foundation. I know if you have a lot of scarring, maybe you would think differently. You would have to try it out, but yeah, it's a pretty full coverage foundation. If you put this all over, you probably wouldn't have to use concealer. I personally like to use concealer, so I am going to put some concealer under my eyes. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do for coverage. Just going to make sure that's blended. Now, I did go ahead and already do my brows off camera, which I just did a brow tutorial. So if you want to see the brow tutorial, I'll throw that up in the cards. I always mention that because I don't like doing brows all the time on camera. But yeah, that's going to be the base. And I know my under eyes look like shit, but we're going to cover those up. I'm going to go in with my Pat McGrath concealer, which you guys know that I've been loving. So we're going to pop that on really quickly. And this is just a nice base to like last all day and still kind of like look like you tried. Like you don't have to do all this. You could just put like a little concealer on and go from there. But I wanted to do something that's quick, but also looks like you put some effort in. So we're going to blend that out under the eyes. And I'm going to go like this just to kind of clean up where I messed that green up, or where I brought that green down. Put a little bit here. The concealer is like so nice. I love it. Such a good concealer. Really easy to work with. It is pricey. You don't get like tons and tons of product, but I do really like this Pat McGrath concealer. If you have like a drier under eye, I actually think this one is really good. Initially, I thought it was like more matte, but it's kind of like, it gives you kind of like a dewy like look initially, but it is kind of like a soft matte. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but I really do like this concealer. I think it's different than some of the concealers out on the market. I mean, I did mention since doing that Pat McGrath video, I'll pop that video up in the cards as well, but since doing that, I have liked this concealer like more and more. So now that we have that all blended out, I'm going to go in with, where is my, okay, so I'm going to use my JH07, and we're going to go in my Thrive Cosmetics powder today. I like this powder a lot. I think it's really nice. I haven't used it in a while. I'm going to put a little bit of that on my brush, and we're going to go under my eyes and kind of set everything quickly. This is a nice light powder, but it does set everything in place. And I kind of want everything set in place because even though it's mom makeup, I want it to last throughout the day. So we're going to make this guy last. We're just going to pop it around my nose area, and I'll take a big fluffy brush. This is the JH13. We're going to put that all over, and we're just going to kind of dust the skin with this. That way I get everything set, but it's not too dry. So I don't want to put too much, and I'm just really blending that in. You can see the base is looking nice. I really like I like this foundation a lot. So like I said, key to that Charlotte Tilbury foundation is not to use too much. If you use too much, it is going to look cakey throughout the day, and it won't look as good. So now I'm going to go in with a what is this one? 05. I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown. This one is the shade Golden Light #1. This is a bronzing powder. I haven't used this one in a while, and I like it. So we're going to go in with that, and we're just going to kind of go in those like contour areas, but a little bit more because I just want it to be bronzy, but it's a really nice bronzer. Some of Bobbi Brown's products are like underrated. Like I don't hear anyone talk about them. I think it's because they don't like release a lot that's exciting. Like a lot of their releases are pretty boring, but they do have some good products. I like their vitamin rich face base. I like this bronzer. I've tried a couple blushes from them that were really nice. So if you're looking for some like nicer luxury products, they do have some nice like face products and base products. I've tried a couple of their foundations, not crazy about all of them, but they're not bad. But yeah, they do have some good products, so I would check them out. And the bronzing powder is really nice. You guys can see that's applying nicely. I'll just put some under there, and I'm going to put some quickly on my nose, but I'm not going to like do much with my nose because this is mom makeup after all. Okay, so I think that's good enough. Like, we're not going to spend too much time on that. And then I'm going to go in with another Reffer. This is the 04 blush brush, and I'm going to use my Natasha Denona blush palette. A palette like this is great, or like a palette that has like a bronzer, maybe a highlight, and a blush. That's really great if you are on the go because you can kind of do everything at once. So I think that's really awesome if you are looking, you know, for something quick. So I'm going to go in with this blush down here. This is the shade, what's it called? I guess it's just called Powder Blush. That's an original name. All right, so we're going to pop that on. I love this palette, by the way. It's on sale. I think it's still available on Sephora. Is it? I think it was last time I checked. It keeps going in and out of stock, but it's for sale for like 58 bucks Canadian. So it's obviously probably like in the $40 range American, which is really, really good. And I'm going to bring it a little bit up over my nose and down here. I like to kind of really tie my blush in, and then I'm going to go over it a little bit with this glow shade just because I like to glow. We're just going to bring that up there. This is kind of an extra step you don't have to do because I am going to add some highlight, but I like to do that. And then, yeah. So we get that blush on, so that's going to be all done. Sorry guys. I'm going to go in next with my Hourglass, my metallic ambient light highlighting palette. I love this. I'm going to go in with the pinky shade, and we're going to just pop that here. Such a beautiful freaking, I love it. Just put a little bit up there. Some here. This is just such a no fuss like powder. Like, it's just beautiful. And you can like mix all the powders. I wish Hourglass though would come out with some like deeper shade palettes for those that are deeper skin tone because they have like nothing. I'm going to pop that same stuff in the inner corner. Just going to do a little bit of that. We'll take a little bit up here. I'm not worrying too much about precision because, like I said, this is a mom look. There we go. So we got the highlight done. We're going to give ourselves a quick spray of setting spray. And I'm going to push that into the skin. There we go. We're going to put on some just like nude kind of eyeliner in the waterline. So I'm going to do that now. And this is just a Sephora one. I need to reorder this. I'm almost out. That's just to brighten things up, as you can see. That's probably looked horrible during that. I'm always like, I don't know why I do that when I put liner on. It's kind of frustrating actually. And I am going to take just a little bit of this cream shadow and run it along the bottom of my lash line. I think I'm going to take this JH, what is this? 44. I'm going to dip into that and just kind of put this under here. We're just focusing that on the outer edge. So I just put a little bit under the eyes just to kind of like tie everything in. I feel like it like makes the eye look a little better and also makes it pop. We're not going to put any liner on because this is a mom look. We don't want eyeliner. It takes too long. If you're really like a pro, you might do that, but we're not going to do that today. All right, so then I'm going to go in with my Ilia mascara. I haven't tried this guy. This is the Limitless Lash Mascara. It's just a little mini. I heard Samantha March talk about this, really like liking it, so I thought I would give it a go. So we'll try this guy out. Ooh. Yeah, I just put that underneath my eye. Probably should have left it a minute. That's okay. This is a really wet formula. It smells kind of like essential oils. I don't know if I love this. I have to keep trying this mascara, but I don't like love it. off the top. No. Okay. So we're going to skip to another mascara. I thought I'd try that, but I need something that's going to work quicker than this because this is a mom look and this is not quick. Okay, so we're going to go in with my Givenchy Volume Disturbia. You guys have seen me use this. I used it in my last video. Like this mascara. It's really quick. I don't feel like I have to do like a ton of layers. So we're just going to put that on. What mascara do you guys like? I do like the Lash Princess stuff. I've talked about that before from Essence. That one is really, really good. I still have that in my collection. I use it all the time. I do like the Tom Ford Emotion Proof as well, but it can get a bit clumpy, and that one's expensive AF. I like the CoverGirl Exhibitionist, which is more of an affordable mascara, but like, look at that one. It's a nice, this one's a nice mascara. It really kind of like separates your lashes, but gives you length and curls them as well. So I like this one. I've heard a couple people say they didn't, but it works good for my lashes anyway, and it's nice and black. Alright, so I finished that up, so that's kind of like the mascara. Isn't it a pretty mascara? I think it just like opens up the eyes really nice. So I'm going to do the other side, and then we'll come back and we'll put a lip gloss on to finish the look. Alright guys, so I finished my mascara just because I didn't want to like show you that. Mascara takes me a little while to apply, but I always find mascara, if anything, like if I don't wear eyeshadow, I have to wear mascara. It just like opens my eyes up, and I feel like everyone feels that way. Brows and mascara are some of the most important things. So I'm going to go in actually for a lip gloss. I'm going to finish this off with a gloss because that's typically what I would do. I just find glosses are something I like, and it's easy to throw in my purse, and I have a lot of minis. This one's actually a Pat McGrath mini, and it's in the shade Pale Fire Nectar. It's like sparkly, but I really love this formula. I think it's beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and throw this on. So you guys didn't see that, but I popped off camera really quick to wipe off. I had the Laneige sleeping mask on and Sweet Candy. By the way, that Sweet Candy scent is freaking amazing. Like, I want to eat that sleeping mask. But we're going to put this gloss on. So just get a little bit out. It's a doe foot. It's so beautiful, and it smells like cake. It has like a vanilla cake scent. It's really nice. Isn't that pretty though? It's just like a nice, like, glittery gloss. It has like glitter in it, but you don't feel it. And it's just like kind of multi-dimensional. I don't know. I really like it. I think it makes you look like extra made up. So I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but I really like it. So what do you guys think? This is the finished mom look. We'll give it like just another spray. So one more spray. And then sometimes I like to go in under my eye area just to make sure that it's set nicely with powder. But yeah, that's the finished look. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you like this little mom look? Like, isn't that eye like pretty, and it's like so simple? These Cindy Grace cream shadows are really good. I probably have, I don't know how many, like 6 maybe. I don't use them all the time, but I've had these forever, and they haven't dried up, and they still work phenomenally. You've seen how easy it was for me to apply this. So if you want a quick like cream shadow look, I would check these out. They're not that expensive either. I think they're around like $8, and Cindy Grace does do sales on occasion. So check them out. Really, really good. Great indie brand, and she does some great shadows as well. So shout out to Cindy Grace. But yeah, that is my quick kind of mom makeup look. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you want to see more videos like this, I like doing quick makeup. So if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you give me a thumbs up. It does help my channel out. Hit the subscribe button, and also hit the bell notification because I am really bad at uploading, and I'm trying to be more frequent when my baby is napping and filming. But yeah, if you don't want to miss out, make sure you hit that bell. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!